Hello, we're here with Representative Luis Moscoso with the 1st District. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So less than 3 weeks to go of this session, and how are you feeling?
I'm holding up pretty good so far. Yeah.
Good. So since we have such little time left, let's do a little recap of your bills.
All right.
So you have the commercial driver's license bill that passed the Senate, and so we're going to be concurring in the House. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So what's this bill do?
This bill brings the state up to compliance with some new federal standards on commercial driver's licenses. It's kind of a technical bill, but necessary in order for us to continue to get the federal support for transportation projects. We lose a lot of money if we don't do this. Right.
And then let's see, you have also modifying State Route 527, which we've talked about several times.
Right. 527 is the stretch of highway from Canyon Park 405 down through the heart of Bothell, and it'll be transferred over to the city of Bothell to help with their urban improvements.
Okay, now there's a bill we haven't talked about, law enforcement crime prevention efforts regarding security alarm systems.
Right. That is something we're trying to get onto the floor of the Senate right now. It's public access legislation. At this time, anyone can go to the police department and find out if you have a security alarm system, whether you're home or not. And also true for commercial places. And what this will restrict access to this very private information. Actually, what it would end up doing is preventing career criminals from knowing when you're home and when you're not home to make it easier for them to break in.
So let me see if I understand. Anybody can go and find out if I'm at home right now.
Yeah, if you're on the list with the local police department, which you would be if you had one of these security alarm systems.
Well, I'm very glad you're taking care of this. And let's see, you have also House Bill 1710, which just passed the Senate.
Yes, 1710, that the Career and Technical Education Bill that I sponsored just passed the Senate. It will help track middle and high school students towards career and technical training, which is desperately needed in this state. We do a great job of lining up kids to go to four-year colleges, but we're not doing as good a job as we did in the past with vocational training. And a lot of the vocational technical training now is so much more sophisticated. It's really, these are very good jobs that we should be helping more students
to
get.
So like what are the areas that we're talking about?
Well, a lot of the high-tech electronics, and even for a lot of the other old trades jobs, a lot of the tools people are using now are a lot more sophisticated than they were in the past, and so that takes a different kind of training than just the VOTEC training they may have had in the past.
So what does this bill do?
This bill will bring together a group of folks under the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction to look at a strategic plan to make sure that we're getting more students tracked up for this training across the state of Washington. We do have career and technical centers that are doing some of the training now, but a lot of times kids don't know that these centers are out there, and so when they graduate from high school, they either don't know they're there or they're not prepared to go to those centers and continue their education and training.
And part of the plan also is to get the parents involved.
Absolutely, yes. It's critical that the parents support their students in looking for these kinds of pathways to better careers. This gives parents a way to participate in the development of the strategic plans so that they can help their children. A lot of people are coming together to work together on the best possible path to bring kids into this career and technical education programs.
Okay, well, thank you. It sounds like a great bill, and we hope that you continue to have good success this session, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you. See you in a couple of weeks.